Hey everybody, welcome back. We are doing some more Pokemon World Tournament today. So if you are not interested in seeing these fights and just want to kind of see the main game or the last few fights of the main game, then of course you can go ahead and skip this episode and probably at least the next one as well. Just check the titles. Um, and go on from there. However, I think these are a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching them as well. So I hope you stick around with me. Now, I will say I have actually had a lot of trouble with this Pokemon World Tournament. Obviously, we did at least one round of it before we faced the Pokemon League in their rematch. But since then, I have now attempted this tournament 5 times in a row and lost either against the first, second, or third trainer 5 times in a row. Um, I recorded 3 of those as this episode, which I'll post as like a hidden link probably in here. So if you really want to see more of these fights, and they are good fights, they're interesting fights. But they're also incredibly tough ones. I'll post that link there. But I'm hoping we can try to get some wins under our belt this time. It's just really difficult because these teams, as I spoke about a little bit back in the previous episodes, these Pokemon are all designed for competitive battling. They have min-maxed EVs. They probably have all perfect IVs, which you get from breeding. And they have, often in cases, plus speed natures. And the most frustrating part, overall that wouldn't be too bad. Oh, a flinch, that's good. But the part that's really frustrating is when Pokemon that shouldn't be that fast, that normally aren't that fast, have max speed EV investment and plus speed natures, and my Pokemon just being kind of not designed for this. They've been used throughout the main game and kind of just given whatever EVs they end up with. When a Pokemon like Nim here, who has base 105 speed, or Arceus, which has base 110 speed, gets outsped by like a Blastoise with base 78 speed, it's really, really frustrating. I've gotten outspeed by a Blaziken, which has like 80 base speed, Magmortar, which is base 83. It's just, yeah. As you can see here, Heracross, I think, has base like 85 speed and is outspeeding Nim. It makes it really hard to win these battles with a team that's just not designed for that. So let's bring in Alton and hope we can survive an attack from this Heracross so that we can retaliate. But basically, okay, Airly should be okay. If it was a close combat, I think we would have lost. In fact, one of the ones I lost off camera was against a Heracross that just like wiped through my entire team. And kind of the counter to that is having a Pokemon that's faster than Heracross, or one that's like incredibly bulky and can survive it, but you have to have one that's like super tough. Flo probably would, in all honesty. And Bassa might, but I don't know. But the trouble there is then they're slower than like every Pokemon your opponent has, or the vast majority of them. So yeah, getting 3 wins in a row is definitely going to be tough. So I think what I'm going to probably do is do this episode with this team, try to get as many wins as we can, because we do need 10 to unlock the Pokemon Champion Tournament, which I really want to do. And after this, I'm going to switch in some teams from other games. None of them are EV trained either. So they're still going to have a really tough time, but at least this way we can kind of play with some different Pokemon. I'll have a nice, fun chance to use some teams from previous games again that I really didn't think I'd ever have a chance to. And it could be fun seeing different Pokemon do some of these battles. And we'll also get to see some more gym leaders that way too. I probably won't post every battle I do, just because if I'm losing like, I don't know, 3 out of 4 of these tournaments, and I have to win 10, that's like 40 tournaments. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do like an episode with each team and just kind of, get as many wins as we can. And then after that, I'll just do the rest off screen while I'm watching TV or something. But we are going to certainly give this our best shot and see if we can get a few more points. So Starmie is a water and psychic type, so it's weak to night days, and it thinks we are a flying type. So thankfully it used Thunderbolt instead of its stab Surf. Would have been good to use Psychic, but of course it did not. Starmie's a cool Pokemon in that it has a very good move pool. And Starmie's a fast Pokemon, so like, I don't mind being outsped by Starmie. I just mind being outsped by Blastoise. Alright, and Quagsire, only weak to grass types. Just like Flo, it is a water and ground type. So let's try to do some damage with Night Days before we get hit by a Waterfall or Earthquake or whatever Quagsire decides to do. Oh, we got the accuracy drop. That's good. Waterfall, and it is not a miss. Well, the good news is Quagsire still has that accuracy drop going forward. Quagsire is kind of bulky, but it's also not the strongest Pokemon, which is a shame. I really love Quagsire's design. It's adorable. But yeah, not necessarily the best stats. I think a Dragon Claw should probably be enough to knock it out, especially with the Dragon Fang. Alright, down goes Quagsire, and that leaves only one. It is a Jellicent. And I'm pretty sure her Blastoise is the one in question that destroyed my team not too long ago. We are faster than Jellicent, thankfully, so I imagine this will be a knockout. Nope, not quite. Can we survive a Shadow Ball? I feel like we probably can, unless it's a crit, and it's not a crit. Okay, good. Leftovers, not to worry about that. So, alright, so far we've gotten a little bit of good luck here. A little bit of good fortune at least. So let's see if we can keep that up through at least one more battle. Yeah, it's funny because a lot of the ones I win with 2 Pokemon. It's just when you encounter one other Pokemon that's just fast enough and also has a really high attack stat. Unless you're a Pokemon that happens to resist its stab attacks, it can be hard to survive that. Because the counter Pokemon like Blastoise or Heracross or Blaziken is having either a faster Pokemon or one that's just really bulky and has no weaknesses to it. So when we lose the ability for our Pokemon to outspeed them, it just makes this really hard. But enough about that, let's focus on the battles at hand. And Bugsy, I feel like, should be very doable. Maybe we'll get really lucky and he'll have like a Beedrill or a Butterfree. Because Bugsy did have this Pokemon, or a Metapod Kakuna in the base games. In Gold and Silver in their remakes. I imagine he will start with a Scizor. Yep, there it is. Alright, so that's probably a good thing. Because that means we can use Flamethrower and knock it out in one hit. I guess I am worried about Heracross again, because if Bugsy has a Heracross, that could be bad. Okay, Pinsir? Pinsir I feel like we can take. Pinsir is not quite as strong as Heracross, and doesn't have 2 stab attacks. Protect. Interesting. I guess Pinsir's just trying to scout our moves and see what we're going to do. Now, X-Scissor bad luck. I don't know why I used X-Scissor, that's not very effective. But, of course, it's super effective because we are actually a Dark type. So, a little bit weird. Maybe it only had Bug and Normal. It should have Fighting attacks. I feel like it can learn Submission or something, or Close Combat, maybe. Let's bring in Ultim. And we are going to go for an Outrage. And Pinsir is faster, but luckily we dodged the Guillotine. That is a one-hit knockout move, so a 1 in 3 chance of knocking us out. And Armaldo. Okay, no Heracross. That's good. Armaldo is also not super fast. Although it does have Quick Claw. But the good news is, as long as Quick Claw does not trigger on the next 2 turns, we should be able to do like 2 attacks in a row and knock it out. Oh, we're confused. That's not good. Alright, so this might come down to whether or not Quick Claw triggers. Are we confused? We are. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, so we lost that coin flip. And Stone Edge did not miss. There's a few things that could happen here, but Critical Hit I don't think really mattered after the Stone Edge. So we have to really hope that Quick Claw doesn't trigger here. Or it triggers and Stone Edge misses. So we still have pretty good odds, but we definitely could lose this, and I would be very frustrated if we do. Alright, good. Quick Claw did not trigger. This should knock out Armaldo. And just like that, 6th time is the charm. 3 times on the video, which I'll post in the description, and then 2 times off screen. But at last we have won a tournament, so that's good. So that makes 2 down and 8 to go. And we will keep trying with this team for the rest of the episode, see if we can get some more wins. I might switch out like the actual components of the team though, just to mix things up. But lots of battle points, that could be useful someday. You know what, let's go ahead and Yep, 8 more, okay. I'm very glad it's not 10 in a row. That would be almost impossible. We'll do world leaders, and let's do a triple battle, just for fun. And I was going to use Flow, but Flow's not really that great for triple battles, to be honest, because it hits Pokemon next to it, unless we kind of choose strategically. I guess we could do like Earthquake. We just couldn't use Surf, really. Alright, let's do... I mean, let's try it. This is more for fun. I don't really expect to win this, but you never know. Oh, do you enter... we enter all 6? Okay, well in that case, let's start again with a different team. I thought it'd be 4v4, but I guess it's only in double battles. So we want world leaders. And we'll do triple battle. And okay, I want to put Flo and Russ. And then Nim. And we'll disguise Nim as Bassa. So 6v6, this could be very interesting. I'm curious to see if this is tougher or less tough. I feel like it'll be tougher, but who knows. Maybe I'll do that with my other teams too when I trade them over. I'll do like one normal battle and then one either triple or double battle. Probably triple, because then you can use the whole team, and I find those more fun anyway. And then back to regular again. Alright, Roxanne, Probopass, Cradily, and Caracosta. Alright, so this could be good. We could do some damage with Earthquake. Let's go ahead and do Earthquake then. And I wish I had Stone Edge. That'd be really good. Or wish I had Rock Slide, rather. Let's use... I want to use Earthquake so badly, but it's going to affect my teammates as well, unfortunately, and Bassa is not weak to it. So let's see. Oh, I don't want to use U-Turn. So I'll have to switch into Pokemon that... Let's use Stone Edge. We'll risk it. And oh, that's right. Okay. I forgot that we're not the real Bassa. I almost wonder if I should just use Earthquake. Let's go for Focus Blast, though. I'll be nice to my teammates. Focus Blast miss. That's not good. And I'm really worried about the Caracosta and doing like a Shell Smash. But okay, Waterfall. That is going to take out Russ, unfortunately. But I could also bring in either Alton or Asper to... Oh, Giga Drain, that's not good. That means we're not going to get a chance to attack, unfortunately. Not good at all. Oh wait, we did use Earthquake, didn't we? Okay. About to say, there's no way that Cradily is faster than anything. It's very slow. Our Disguise is broken, so that round didn't go great. Yeah, okay, so... this team is just not meant for triple battles. We can't use Outrage either. Alright, well, let's bring in Asper. And I guess we'll bring in... Why can't Alton be switched out? This is really, really buggy. Okay, this is really annoying me now, because, like, do I have to use... I would like to put Asper in the left slot and Alton in the middle slot. I don't understand why that's not an option. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. Is it just a bug? Like, what does shift mean? Yeah, all I can do is hit shift for Asper, and I can't do anything for Ulton. Alright, I guess... This is so weird. Okay, Asper is on standby, which I guess means it's about to go in. Okay, no wait, Ulton's on the left, or is Ulton in the middle? Alright, that is so weird. Something is really messed up with the way that's programmed, but I guess it's possible to do what I wanted to do, so I'm grateful for that, but definitely not easy. Alright, I'm going to use Superpower against Cradily, and we're going to try for another Focus Blast against Probopass. Last time I faced Roxanne or Probopass, it did not have Sturdy. It might be random though, so it could have Sturdy this time. It did not, thankfully. Alright, so that's good. Horn Leech should be a knockout for Carracosta, so we're still in this. And we should be faster than Cradily, so unfortunately we will lose some attack and defense stat, but I will take it for the knockout. And Cradily hung on. Wow, that's impressive. Alright, thankfully only use Toxic, so not a huge threat, just kind of annoying. And leftovers, I imagine? Yeah, okay. Golem, alright. Doubly weak to grass, I will take that. And Agrin, okay. Alright, so... obvious choice, Horn Leech on Golem. I think I'm going to use... who is faster? Is Asper faster or 120? Asper is faster, okay. I'm going to be a little risky here. What am I doing? Okay, Horn Leech against Golem. And then I want to use Earthquake. Because it should knock out Cradily, it should knock out Golem if it has Sturdy, and it'll do a ton of damage to Agrin. And Nim can go first. Now the question is going to be, do I want to do some damage to Agrin? Because what if Ulton faints? It does have weak defenses, but they shall be slower. So I almost think it's going to be better to get some just solid damage off than risking Focus Blast. Yeah, let's do that. Because that way we'll break Sturdy. Protect, okay. Well, that'll change our plans a little bit, but not by too much. A little bit of a shame, though, because I feel like this would have been a good strategy otherwise. Now, Earthquake will be blocked by Protect, but it should take out the other two, I would think. It's 4 times super effective against Agrin, even though I don't know with the drop. Oh, Agrin just has 2 good defenses. If it wasn't for that attack drop from the Zero Power, that would have been enough. Alright, thankfully we dodged the head smash. That would have been bad. That would have been a knockout for sure. And she has Armaldo, and that's her last one. Okay. So we're going to try again for Horn Leech. We're going to try again. Maybe not. What do I do here? Let's do Earthquake for that spread damage. And I'm going to actually try to do Focus Blast is evenly effective against Armaldo. Let's do a Night Daze to get some damage on Armaldo. And what is this? Quick Claw? No, Focus Punch. Okay. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the accuracy drop. We did not. Okay. But that's okay. We broke Golem's focus. We'll take it down to Sturdy. Critical hit probably didn't matter. And we'll get some health back too, which is nice. Might help us survive an incoming attack. And Earthquake will take out Nim, but Nim got a chance to attack that round. It was poisoned anyway, so I don't feel too bad about that. And, okay, nice. Good job, Ulton. Alright, that was tough. I feel like the upcoming battles could be even tougher, because Rock is not the strongest type in the game. It'd be really fun if I could face these guys in, like, triple battles, but for, like, normal battles, where the Pokemon are not EV trained, because I feel like that can make for some really fun, interesting fights. Not that these won't be interesting as well, they'll just also be, like, really, really challenging. I tend to enjoy Pokemon battles where your opponent has a chance of winning, but where, like, it's less than 50%, whereas I feel like these, anyone could go either way. Which is what makes winning 3 times in a row so tough. Okay, Volkner. Alright, we do have some Earthquakes on our team. So that could be good. We just have to be careful we don't accidentally knock out our own Pokemon. We have 4 Earthquakes, in fact, so I don't know. This could be tough for Volkner. But we'll see. If he has some good type coverage, this could easily go his way still. Electivire, Jolteon, and Rotom. Rotom is immune. And okay, that's a electric and flying type. Okay. Right, I think Fan Rotom is elected. Oh, and an air balloon too. Yeah, he's ready for this. Okay, so can't really use Earthquake because it wouldn't affect Jolteon or Rotom. So I guess we'll just use Sludge Wave for a little bit of damage there. It'll pop the air balloon. Unfortunately, we're gonna go second here, so maybe I should use Rain Dance. But what if they have like Thunder? That feels dumb. See, the Rain Dance could be good, but then it could also like make Bassa. I don't know. All right, let's do this. Let's use U-turn to break the air balloon. And then Boss. This is not the real Bassa. I keep forgetting that. Okay. Change of plans. I don't want to use Earthquake, though. I wish I could U-turn into Flow. That'd be great. Alright, somebody's got to use a move here. Let's use... I'm going to double up into Electivire. Maybe not the best strategy here, because I'd like to pop that air balloon, but we'll see what we can do. Jolteon, of course, is super fast, and even though it doesn't have the best move pool, it has a good enough special attack stat. Down goes Russ. Ooh, okay. Yikes! See, that's what I mean by having those glass cannons, those frail, fast attackers when they're outsped. Then they go down quick. Alright, we did pop the air balloon, so there's that. Okay, this is so weird. Alright. Maybe I should have brought in actually, or I probably should have brought in the other way around. And I could do Surf against all of them, because we do resist Surf. You know, I should have used a Rock. Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. She used Rock move against Rotom, honestly. Use Earthquake, and really want to take Electivire down because it's very strong. Try and do some damage on Flow. And oh, Cross Chop, that's not good. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. We've barely touched any of his Pokemon, and he's taking down like half our team. Alright, okay. Alton once again doing some work. Trying to even up the scoreboard a little bit. It really hurts that we can't use Outrage, because that would be great to use against Rotom. Critical hit, okay, I appreciate that. Alright, Bassa, you are up, buddy. Now it's 3v4. Raichu. Yeah, the other thing here is that they're very fast, so that makes this tough too. Alright, I think I'm going to use another Sludge Wave. I don't know. Can't use Earthquake now because Bassa would take it, so... Yeah, this is tough. Do I just sacrifice Bassa? I mean, Bassa might be able to take it, honestly, but what else? He's going to take some electric attacks as well, unfortunately. So, alright, let's just use Dragon Claw. I think Luxray probably has better defenses than Raichu. And we'll use Earthquake from Bassa. Focus Blast is a strong move. Yeah, down goes Flow. Oh, that is unfortunate. 2v4. Dragon Claw is strong, but it's only base power of 80. Not quite enough. And unfortunately, that might mean that we're going to take out our ally. Oh no. That is very unfortunate. Alright, so now it's 1v2 and it's a flying type. Yeah, there might have been a strategy I could have used to win this, but it was not the strategy I actually used. And Electrode is very fast, so unfortunately here... Can I even attack? I can't even attack Rotom until I get to move over, so... Alright, let's use Earthquake against Electrode. Hopefully we can knock it out in one hit. Hey, I think I need that Thunder Nimbus to have any chance of winning, so... Plus it's being enhanced by the Electric Gem. Alright, that's a loss. Alright, well, good battle, Volkner. At least it was fun doing a triple battle, and yeah, it's hard when your team is kind of at a double disadvantage, honestly, because one, we're not designed for these type of fights, as I've been saying, but we're also not designed for triple battles with moves like Outrage and Surf and Earthquake. It's just not what the team was built around. The team was built around more like normal game, mainly single battles, honestly. Alright, even though it's late, I don't like ending on a low note. So even though we're probably going to lose again, let's give it one more try. And let's do Nim. Ulton and Bassa. And we'll see how they do. And we'll give this one more try, then I'll come back next time and we'll try with a different team just to sort of mix things up. We've been doing a ton of battles with this team, obviously, so could be fun to use some oldies again and see how they do. If you guys watch my Pokemon Black, actually if you watched either my Pokemon Black boss battle series or my Pokemon White boss battle series, I will bring back those two teams as well to fight some of these guys. That could be cool to see some old favorites back in action again. Alright, Janine and your poison types. Venomoth, okay, that could be good. A bug and poison type. Let's go for a flamethrower. Love the music here. Ah, Sleep Powder. I hate Sleep Powder. I hate sleep moves. They honestly are overpowered. At least as long as you don't have a sleep clause. And they're still like random too. Like, I'm not even gonna bother caring about the psychic if they're gonna use it this time, because even if we win one fight or one Pokemon in one fight, it's not really gonna swing things too far either way. But yeah, it's really just like rolling a die, and it's so luck based. Okay, Crobat. Crobat is not weak to fire, so we'll switch to poison. Using Brave Bird to deal some pretty good damage there. Not quite a knockout though, because thankfully we are not weak to Brave Bird. Now, will that take it into extrasensory KO range? It will not. Okay, that's kind of surprising. Do I want to switch? I'm not sure what it's going to use. Honestly, if we had Russ, I might switch, but we don't, so I will stay in. Because Russ would resist both of Crobat's stab attacks. You know, unfortunately, anything we bring in will have to survive a Brave Bird from Crobat, so Ultim will have a much better chance of that than Bassa would. Protect, okay. Trying to get some extra Black Sludge help, I guess. Little odd choice though, because Hypnosis, another sleep move, and it hit. That is so frustrating. If we lose this because of a sleep attack, maybe that's a sign that I should go to bed. It probably is, but still. It just really feels like I cannot catch a break tonight. Very frustrating. Alright, good news is it's not quite a two-hit knockout, so we do have one more chance here. And with 6 HP, we woke up. Okay. So now I just have to hope that we're faster than her third Pokemon, or that Bassa can take it out. Tentacruel, alright. I don't want to jinx it. Tentacruel is actually faster than you would think. But thankfully not faster than Alton. Or it might just not have... It might not have an investment in speed EVs, which would make sense. Alright, and it's a knockout. Good job, Alton. It's 6 HP. Which probably would have made all the difference there, because I'm not sure Bassa could have survived like a Surf or Hydro Pump from Tentacruel. Maybe a Scald, but even so, I am very glad I don't have to risk that. Alright, was that number 1 or number 2? That was number 1. Alright, 2 to go. Volkner, we guess a rematch now, this time with a 1v1 fight. Or a single battle fight, I should say. It's really 3v3. Alright, we do know his team. Now the downside is they're very strong and very fast, which is going to make this really hard. It would be a good time to have Flow, honestly. But we don't have Russ, which is weak to Electrics. That's good. So I don't know. I could see this going either way for sure. And Electivire, of course, his signature Pokemon, and a very strong one. Hopefully he doesn't use Cross Poison again. Or Cross Chop, rather. Okay, Wild Charge. That will still be a lot of damage. Can we survive? We cannot. Yeah, Electivire is just very strong, and it's not that fast, so normally we would have gone first there, but, you know, is what it is. Alright, let's bring in... I'm worried it has Ice Punch. Although it could have Earthquake as well. Electivire is a great move pool. It's probably my favorite electric type because it's strong, has good stats, has a great move pool. So we have to survive this Wild Charge, and then we should be able to knock it out with Earthquake. Especially after that recoil damage. And we have the Expert Belt too, which will help. But yeah, now we're definitely on our back foot because we, yeah. So, okay, I want to hope that we don't get knocked out by Thunder here. Yes, okay, that's what I was hoping. And I don't feel too bad about that because Thunder is only a 70% accurate move. So if you wanted more accuracy, you could have easily chosen Thunderbolt. It's almost as good. It's totally accurate. That would have been the way to go. Alright, now we are faster than Luxray. See, that I'm surprised about. I thought Luxray was actually pretty fast. And a knockout, okay, so that felt good after struggling against Volkner in the triple battle. Actually went more easily than I expected. Alright, here we go. Down to one more fight. I'm going to post, you know, this one no matter what, so... don't think the fact that I do or do not post this is a indicator whether or not I'm going to win this one. And I'm hoping for Giovanni. Yes, okay, good. Because Ice types scare me. Especially because our strongest Pokemon is a Dragon type. Now, that being said, Giovanni has some very strong Pokemon too, including Rhyperior, which is going to be... Maybe I regret this already, because we have a lot of physical attackers and no water or grass attacks on this team of 3. So, yeah. His very first Pokemon could be a big challenge, especially if it knows like Rock Polish like mine did. But I'm not sure it does. I think we'll have to go for Night Days and sort of just hope we can get like an accuracy drop, or... He might not use... He's probably going to use Rock Wrecker, honestly. Alright, we'll see how it goes. He could use Stone Edge instead. Maybe he'll miss. This is going to be a very tough fight, but we'll give it our best shot, as always. Alright, we are Ooh, Focus Blast is super effective, but... having Solid Rock... It might have Lightning Rod, though. It might be 50-50. Let's go for Night Days. Because even if it... I don't know. I just don't want to risk Focus Blast missing, even if it might not have Solid Rock. And we got the accuracy drop. That's very good. Now Earthquake makes sense. Would have been super effective. Probably a knockout. Yeah, Rhyperior is just very, very, very strong. Oh, it has a Life Orb. Interesting. Okay, that could be good. That could be good. So I'm going to bring in Bassa here, which seems like a silly choice, but I think we're faster. and we get Stab from Superpower, and we get the Expert Belt. So despite Rhyperior's very high defense stat, after that damage, that should be a knockout for sure. It might have been anyway, but after the Life Orb, definitely. Alright, so it's 2v2. He gets the switch. Hippowdon, good choice. Just a solid ground type, and it's going to whip up a Sandstorm too, which could spell the difference here. What if he has like a Garchomp? That'd be horrible. I think our best shot now is to do some damage. Now we do have a lower attack stat now. And Hippowdon is very defensive, so yeah, not going to do a lot to it no matter what. Really wish I had Dragon Gem right now. Critical hit didn't really matter. We had lower defenses anyway. Alright, so I think it's going to come down to this. Outrage might not be enough without the Dragon Gem. We're going to give it our best shot here. Hippowdon is really frustrating to fight in competitive battling because it's so bulky and only has a few weaknesses. Yeah, it's kind of what I thought. Maybe I should use Dragon Claw and then Outrage, but I was hoping Outrage might be enough to knock it out. Okay. So it's going to come down to, what is this next Pokemon? Is it slower than us? It has to be slower than us, and we have to be able to get off another Outrage. Oh, we're confused. That's not good. And Garchomp's going to be faster, so this is going to suck. Yeah, we kind of need a Rock Slide to miss there and not be confused. But hey, it was a fun battle, a tough one. Again, I hate to end the night on a loss, but, you know, there we are. So, at least I lost to a very strong team. That is 3 super strong Pokemon. I guess there's a reason that Giovanni is the 8th gym leader of Kanto. But alright, at least I got, what, 2 down out of 10? So like I said, I'll come back and I'll do maybe an episode each with each of my other 3 Gen 5 teams. And then, yeah, I probably won't win 8 times across those 3 more episodes, although who knows. But if I don't, I'll probably do the rest off screen while I'm doing other things. And then we'll do the Champions Tournament as another episode. So we still have plenty of World Tournament left to come. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these. And yeah, that's it for today. So thank you all very much for watching. Keep being awesome, and I'll see you again soon.